Taylor Swift and fiancé Travis Kelce enjoy romantic dinner at 1587 Prime Steakhouse. On Wednesday, June 17, Taylor Swift and her fiancé Travis Kelce continued to delight fans with a romantic date night at the famous 1587 Prime Steakhouse. Images capturing the
There are some nights that don't need a red carpet, don't need a stage, don't need a single flashing camera to feel like a moment in history. And the night Taylor Swift walked hand in hand with Travis Kelce in a 1587 Prime was exactly the kind of night, quiet on the surface, but underneath it, absolutely glowing with everything two people build together when the whole world is watching and they decide, just for a few hours, not to care. Picture it. Kansas City, just after 6 in the evening, the golden hour light hitting the front of the Lowe's Hotel, where this brand new steakhouse sits. The kind of restaurant that isn't just a restaurant. It's a love letter built by two best friends who happen to also be Super Bowl champions, Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes, two men who decided that after everything they'd already won together on the field, they wanted to build something that would outlast highlight reels, something with their names, actually carved into the walls. Literally, 87, 1587. Their jersey numbers fused into a single address, a single building, a single dream they got to watch become real. And on this particular evening, it wasn't just a soft launch for a steakhouse. It was a soft launch for something far more personal. Taylor arrived in a blue denim dress mid-thigh, effortless, paired with these chunky wedges that somehow made the whole look feel like comfort dressed up as glamour. Because that's the thing about her style lately, isn't it? Less performance, more presence. And Travis right beside her in a simple green striped shirt and a ball cap, looking like a man who had just finished building something with his own hands and couldn't wait to show the one person whose opinion actually mattered to him. Hand in hand, not for the cameras, not for a campaign, just two people walking into a room together, the most ordinary gesture in the world, except nothing about this couple gets to stay ordinary once the world catches a glimpse of it. Inside, the place was already humming with energy, multi-sensory dining. The smell of seared steak drifting through the air, every detail engineered with this strange kind of devotion, the kind only two best friends pouring years of brotherhood into a single shared project could create. There's a cocktail on the menu called the Big Yeti, Travis's old nickname from his college days, bourbon and Ryan Nocino, bitters folded in like inside jokes nobody outside the friend group will ever fully understand. And tucked further down that menu, there's another drink, quieter, more poetic, called the Alchemy, named after a song Taylor herself wrote about exactly this kind of love, the kind that, in her own words, hits you like white wine, the kind that only happens once every few lifetimes. Think about that for a second. A man builds a restaurant with his best friend, and somewhere in the middle of celebrating bourbon and brotherhood and Kansas City pride, he finds a way to fold his fiancé's own words about their love directly into the menu. Not as a gimmick, as a tribute, as proof that even in the middle of business meetings and grand openings and steak knives and wine lists, she is still the thing he is building all of this around. They didn't sit center stage. They didn't pose for the room. Taylor and Travis tucked quietly into a private corner booth, low-key, affectionate, the kind of affectionate that doesn't need grand gestures, just two people leaning in close, talking softly, maybe laughing about something only the two of them would understand, before eventually being joined by family and friends who slid into the night like it was the most natural thing in the world. Because that's what this relationship has always looked like at its core, underneath every magazine cover and every conspiracy theory and every slow-motion replay of a stadium sweet hug. It's just this. Two people who like sitting in corners together. Two people who would rather have a quiet dinner than a loud party. And maybe that's exactly what makes nights like this one hit so hard for everyone watching from the outside. Because by now, the whole world knows the bigger story. The engagement. The wedding rumors swirling around a date that feels almost too poetic to be coincidence. The fact that two of the most famous people on the entire planet have somehow managed to keep choosing the simple stuff, dinner with family, a corner booth, a cocktail named after a love song, over and over, instead of letting fame turn every single moment into a performance. You can almost picture the rest of the night unfolding the way these nights always seem to for them. The clinking of glasses. Someone at the table laughing too loud an old story. Travis probably leaning over to whisper something just for her. The way he's done in stadium suites 100 times before the whole world ever knew his name was about to become forever linked with hers. And Taylor, in that denim dress, in that low-lit corner booth, in a restaurant literally built around the number on the back of his jersey, just existing, just being there, just choosing him again in the smallest, quietest, most powerful way possible. Because here's the truth at the center of all of it. Anybody can build a stadium moment. Anybody can plan a grand entrance, a big reveal, a camera-ready kiss. But it's the dinners like this one, the corner booths, the soft launches, the menus quietly stitched together with inside jokes and song lyrics that tell you everything you actually need to know about two people who are still, after everything, choosing each other in the ordinary moments nobody is even supposed to be watching.